Hi, welcome to the Who's Your Moodler channel. For the, you'd think I speak this language. Dear Lord. Welcome to the Who's Your Moodler channel. I'm a self-taught Moodler. I've been using MoodleCloud.com and Moodle for over 10 years, helping students reach better success, more success, all the successes. Anyway, so these videos are my attempt to help out with parents or students who might be at home trying to figure out how to do things, or parents want to know, how the classes run, that kind of thing. You can watch this video and it should be pretty good. This is how to do vocab practices and how they're set up. So getting started, I'm signed in as my favorite student, and if we go to Moodle, and there are a couple things that we should already start noticing. First off, I did the opening in a previous video, which is fine, and it's closed now. It's 8:28. So now we have this these vocab practices that I put on. Normally you get 5 vocab practices a week with a vocab test on Friday. Each of the vocab practices require a 60% or higher on the previous vocab practice for it to open up. That's why the first one, because there is no prerequisite, is blue. It's available 24/7. It can be done as many times as you want to do it, so you can do it for practice, whatever, and it only takes the top score, so you cannot hurt yourself by doing it again. So I like to tell students, use my notes, use a friend, use your parents, use I don't care, get an A on it, and then go through and try to do it on your 100% on your own to see if you're really understanding what's coming, because you're going to get different questions. So anyways, this is how they're set up and how to do them. The vocab practices are going to be 10 questions each, and they're really split up normally into 2 sections, the first 5 and the second 5. But because this is the very first vocab practice, there is no review section. There's just all climax and bulkhead. Up here with the titles, the reason why the words are in the title is because unless I mess something up, these are the only words on the first one that we're going to have. Like, we have other options, but these are the only answers. And then when we get to the second one, that slightly changes, and I'll show you how that works. So I got to get at least a 60% on this. If I don't get a 60%, the other one won't open. By the way, if you're one of my students, you can literally see some of the answers right here as I go through this. The layout of the plane is modified by adjusting the bulkheads to accommodate, because bulkheads would be partitions or walls. What does bulkhead mean? Nope. An upright partition dividing compartments on a ship, aircraft, or train. Yep, that'll work. Climax. Yep, right here, number A. I'm not sure you should trust your children to me. Dear goodness. Which of the following is a synonym for bulkhead, partition, which, by the way, was mentioned right there. So sometimes you can use the practice to take the practice. In her novel, the blank is both, well, it's a novel, so I'm going to guess climax. Noise canceling materials, that's probably going to be a bulkhead. And I'm going to leave these other ones blank just so you can see what I mean. Actually, you know what? I lied. We're going to purposely get these ones wrong. Alright, so yeah, whatever, I don't care. I want this for an example. If we go over to this section, we can see which ones we got right, which ones we got wrong. So that's a 50%. So if we go back to the main page and we scroll down, we're going to see, oh, well, can't do it. We haven't gotten a high enough score. So yes, you got to redo it. You can review your previous attempts. It'll show you what you answered, and if you got it right, it'll be green. But if you got it wrong, it's just going to be marked with an X, and it'll be right over here. So you can't quite use it. You can use it to help with process of elimination, but it's not going to tell you the answers. So the end of a breach, that's probably bulkhead. At the blank of the play, climax. Yeah, that looks good. Movies, climax. The engineer explain how bulkhead. Alright. And I'm still going to leave these ones blank, just so you can see you don't need a perfect score. Yeah, I know. Bum, bum, bum. I have a 70% now. And if I want to, I can go and do companionway and deck, which is awesome. And I will do that in just a moment. But I want to prove something, just to make sure we're abundantly clear. So obviously I'm going to get a 0 on this attempt. Kind of hard to get anything else. Alright, so great. But if we look, companionway and deck is still available because companionway, I still have a 70%. If I go here and look at my attempts, I still have this. This doesn't go away. This is what's recorded. And in another video, I'm going to make it here in a few minutes, I'll show you how to check the grades, just so you can see that. But I got to make some assignments first. So, companionway and deck 2 is now available. And the way this is constructed, and pretty much all of them from here on out, the first 5 questions are going to be, again, the words in the title. The second 5 will be review, which will be the words in the title plus any of the words we've had before, but none of the words that we haven't gotten to yet. If you're wondering what the V1 and the 2 stands for, V1 just means vocab list 1, and this tells me that it is the second exercise in that series. So that's how that goes. And if we look during the emergency drill, crew practice evacuating through the and companionway stairway, so that's probably what I want. It can't be bulkhead or climax, or any of the other. It can be deck or companionway. That's all we can do right now at the first half. So, but if we get to the second half, and okay, so we still deck. That's review. Okay, fine. As far as the deck platform, sure. Since where bulkhead is used correctly. So again, that was from last list. Review question there. Another one for deck. Awesome. Another one for bulkheads and companionway. So, like I said, it is the second half is got stuff from before, but if you notice, it won't have anything, any of these other words. Like it won't have galley, hull, keel, exposition, fulcrum, or vaguely until later, because we haven't gotten to those vocab practices yet. Anyway, I'm hoping that was useful, and if it helped answer some questions, please like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. It's a great way to support education. If I ever get monetized, I'm putting the money right back into paying for Moodle or helping out, just buying supplies for my classroom. So every little bit helps, and you can help by simply clicking a few buttons. Thank you for your time. Hope this was a great video for you. See you next time.